Hi, good afternoon. My name is Jacqueline Cameron. I do not know why my name does not show up. However, good afternoon. I'm still thankful and blessed by the information that I've been receiving so far this afternoon. But I do have a question, and it pertains to Joel chapter 7, verse 28, where it says, "And it shall come to pass, and it shall come to pass afterwards, that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your old men shall dream dreams, and your young women shall see visions." Also, in addition to that, where it also says in Amos chapter 3 and verse 7, it says, "Surely the Lord will not do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants," with the S, "and the prophets." So I'm trying to get more understanding of these verses. I always thought that that these verses pertained to the last day and events that would take place in the last days.
Absolutely. They pertain not only to the manifestations that you had with the prophets that we mentioned already in the time after William Miller. It pertains to that in particular, but also to the individual leading of God through the Holy Spirit to particular individuals. So that doesn't necessarily mean that everybody is going to be a prophet in the sense of the prophetic gift, but to prophesy also means to preach the gospel. And God will give power to people to preach the gospel. And even little children will stand up and start preaching the truth. And we have seen that happening in many, many places in the world. And it pertains to a very special enlightening that takes place under especially the latter rain, of which I believe we are seeing the first drops falling. But the great manifestation will come when the final proclamation of making God's law void will come into the world. Then we will see a power such as we have not seen it in the decades and centuries that have passed. Yes, so these manifestations will be part of the end time, but they also include, of course, the prophets or the testimonies of the prophet Ellen G. White, as we have mentioned.